Hello.
Whoa,
Hello, boys.
what's good?
Hello?
What's good?
You're here to save me. Alright, I gave you guys connect info. We're just waiting on the GlobalClan to ready.
We're in a GlobalClan type-ish. You know how it go. Wait, I forgot we're live. Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Oh,
Hey, everyone.
yeah. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, yeah. It's invite, because you know it's invite, baby boy. We in it for the haul, baby boy. You already know. It don't matter. It don't matter whatsoever, baby boy. Some goodness. You already know. Let's get it.
Did you already go down the rosters yet?
Yeah, very, very briefly, but you can if you want.
Man, S16, what you know about invite, man? What you know about invite right now?
I mean, I've seen the players before. I may be busy, but I've definitely seen all these players before.
Maybe dizzy. What you mean? You mean dizzy? You can't be dizzy when we cast it. Ain't no way.
No, I mean, like, not when we're casting. We're gonna be going live here shortly. What is it? GlobalClan versus Black Swan. Black Swan fighting for that, or trying to maintain their 4th seed, and GlobalClan trying to fight back for the 4th seed.
Is it doable? Yeah. Is it likely? Nah. But if they pull up, they pull up. It's just how that. And my game crashed. TF2.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well,
Love it.
it's definitely not over. I mean, they were pre-game. Oh my goodness, pre-game scrimming Froyo. So, and that didn't seem to go too poorly. But here we are. We're going live into this first mid, and I don't know. I don't know who to watch here. I think I'm gonna watch Penny on this first mid just to see. You think so? Okay.
Go.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you.
Well, get on cam. That's all. Get on cam.
Okay, here we go into this first mid. Here comes a big early bomb from Trip. Just gonna get a bit of damage. Big double bomb from the soldiers. It looks like you're right. Has gone behind into Frog. Although Darty is there to meet does bomb out. Darty gets a bit of damage. Big claps of both the soldiers here. Taz gets a cleanup kill. Dies. Jay did go down on meta here. Now it's just a bit of a cleanup fight as the rest of GlobalClan is backing out to protect Dingo. Trip went behind, got 1 kill, but did go down, and GlobalClan has decided to back out the second, but they do have an Uber out, and even though Black Swan is capping on mid, we should expect them to be pushing shortly.
Want to join the game, man, but it crashes, man.
That's really tragic. Still got the spawners going. Taz is already working his way into the cheese area here. It looks like GlobalClan is a little indecisive on what they want to do. They're still figuring out whether they want to go frog or choke. They're very indecisive. They're waiting a long time. They're going to lose a lot of the Uber at. Actually, Taz has already gotten through, got a bit of space. 8 a bow, though, so he's pretty low. 3 people going through cheese. They're actually trying to milk this without using... Trip tried to go for something, but Taz caught Trip out. And now it's going to be 1 player down, and Black Swan just decides to back up. But they're already at 70% Uber, which means GlobalClan has to go fast if they want to get this Uber advantage going. Bomb in early from Taz. Gets a bunch of damage onto Darty's Shutter, but lives. And Quax is taking a lot of damage. Might get caught here in the elbow. Is going to get caught. But Black Swan didn't get Uber in time, so they're going to back all the way out to last. And it's even Ubers, but with Quax down, I'm assuming we're going to see GlobalClan pressure pretty quickly and no gun up.
Wait, I'm back. Oh my god, wait, we're back. Oh man, hold the phone. Black Swan being pushed on the last one. Getting in deep, trying to get run on the Jay. Jay lives, looks out, knows his mans, knows his players. It's not gonna let anyone go ahead and get on Jay. Also, look, Jay already. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Wait, hold up. Actually, Exile went ahead and got big. Oh, and Ether getting the heat check. Wait a second. The heat checks are coming. Oh, that profile picture's crazy. But the heat checks are coming. Trying to pressure Jay. Wax is in. Penny almost dies. Gets caught by the Uber utilization. And just getting juggled. Jay trying to block the door. Ubers have exchanged. Still 2 for the side. GlobalClan is still down. It doesn't really look like... Black Swan doesn't really look like GlobalClan's going to try to do anything. That's what I said at Quax. Going ahead and get the big expert also dying as well. 2 down for Black Swan. It's just that quick. But that's what you want to see in invite. Momentum. Pace. You want to see it go fast, go quick. You know how it go. As we go ahead and see Black Swan making their way in the lobby, trying to see if we can get up, peeking some doors up. We got a little trap by Penny at the top. Ooh, Quacks make some space. Exile peeking. No one's gonna go for the trap. They all see it, but as that happened, both spawns are up. We're really not gonna see anything crazy like that M17. We're just gonna see, some potential, some information. And Ubers are gonna be, a little, they're gonna be even. Nothing really crazy really is gonna happen here. But we are seeing the gun up. It is Darty back on the gun. Not really seeing any other off glasses besides that, so it's just gonna have to see what we do. But as we do start to see GlobalClan get this Uber, it is up to them to see how they can break the stalemate. How can we get Jay to use? And the answer is you probably can't. He got the bird hat on, man. And the gun goes down. And the pressure is up. But these soldiers are not giving up. And Quacks getting their mans. No Penny, but Trip Bar getting her mans. Oh, man. And it's just a bloodbath. Wait, does I say that? Taz in lower gets the force onto Jay. Dinko gets to live another day. It's scratch, you hear me? Ugh. It's looking sticky. You already know, baby boy. This is that high octane TF2 M17.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a push in here very shortly as soon as GlobalClan gets all their spawners, I would assume. Yeah, there was a little bit of early pressure there on the last. That was really interesting to see before the Uber came out, and then it just didn't seem like there were crazy buffs. Already some pressure in here from Cheese. Is gonna do a nice bomb. Trip does a pretty decent bomb, gets a ton of damage onto Dinko, but Dinko will survive. And just one down, and looks like Esper is already capping as GlobalClan is trying to work their way in to use this small Uber advantage they have, but that is about to dwindle. Jay is already at 95, although they get all the way in on spawn. Tons of cap time, Uber comes out. They already got flocking by the Uber.
This post is going to be good, especially because Darty's down. Ooh, it doesn't matter. Black Swan still has the high ground. I'm going to go take this pick up as well. Black dies by scratch. And Penny gets some high ground. And it's just a clean up by GlobalClan. World domination. Round one. With Taz getting the guitar, little taunt already on the board. And GlobalClan's on the board. As we do see here fit. But it's up to, it's anybody's game still though, M17. It's anybody's game still 1 up.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it goes.
No, for sure. That was really interesting because, Jay had to flash a ton of people on that Uber, which really messed them up. Trip doing this pretty early bomb again, but isn't going to commit for something, although this time GlobalClan, I think, wants to chase a little harder without doing any, deep commits. Looks like here comes a bomb from Quacks, a high bomb already in, trying to get some damage onto Penny. Penny very low. Trip gets another bomb, gets Dinko, huge bombs. And it looks like it's just an absolute slaughter. The soldiers get their picks, and pretty much just a trade out here. Here comes Taz trying to salvage. Nothing's going to happen though, and that's a big wipe for GlobalClan, or for Black Swan wiping GlobalClan, and we're going to see that push into last shortly.
I just saw GlobalClan get turned into a ninja smoothie blender, dude. Ninja creamy. They just got packed into ice cream, man. That's some crazy. Ooh, that pipe could have been dangerous, but crazy ad 80. I'm talking almost full ad, just about honestly for the side of Black Swan. They can really take their time if they want to use this Uber in a way that gets some picks, but we're just kind of really seeing them shuffling lobby, getting everybody buffed before they make their plan of action. But we do see Taz getting some information as it looks like we want to use this Uber from lower as we do Echo going in straight in with the alley. Ooh, Taz keeping his life. Taz! Oh, Taz gets picked up by Exile. Now what you want to see if you're a GlobalClan fan, after keeping Penny stumped into the door, scratch and go, trying their best to keep everybody out. Double soldier bomb, Echo's still alive. Who goes ahead and loses their life? And it is all in favor of GlobalClan. 80% Uber. They have to try to live and get it, but they're not going to do it because the Black Swan knows how to hold it down 1-to-1.
That was really solid there because they were able to get that pick onto Taz. They just coordinated a nice double bomb. Trip got in behind and was just causing so much havoc from the spawn door, and GlobalClan had no answer with the double bomb coming in. Here comes that third mid. I'm expecting to see something similar from Black Swan on this mid, but we'll see if we get a big change up here from GlobalClan. Has decided to roll out to the right side here instead of going behind or anything crazy. Just a bit of spamming from both teams. Nobody really wants to commit too early. Penny is very healthy. Soldiers are finally getting a little bit of buffs here. Exile tries to do a bit of damage, takes a bit for himself, and it's just still going to be a 6-on-6. Nobody's going for anything big, although as I say that, Trip gets a big bomb and Quacks cleans it up. Very nicely done. And it looks like, yeah, Blacksman's trying to follow this up, trying to catch Jay, but Exile gets a kill on Taz. Did go in, get a very nice bomb. Jay's so low! And he lives on like 10 HP with 97% Uber. That is huge.
Bro lived with 14 HP. Had that splash been able to splash a little bit more, that could have been devastational. But like I said, Jay got moon boots. Actually, I didn't say that, but Jay got moon shoes. This man taking trips, my boy. But listen, just so we say that, Black Swan is gonna go ahead, make the way in the mid. It's gonna be confident, you know, they're gonna go ahead and get it. The thing is GlobalClan gonna get the Uber by the time they make their chance on the second? Could they leave one behind? Do they utilize the Uber? We do see Trip trying to go ahead and get some information about infra, but it's not gonna happen. Currently closing in at about 80% for GlobalClan. Oh, just as I say, the Black Swan's actually making their way in slowly and steadily. Quash goes ahead and detonates. Ooh, goes ahead and gets rid of the trap. Exile and Jay takes some damage. Jay about 62 HP, but nothing too slight, nothing too crazy. As Penny, Penny actually looks like they're coming. Oh, two bites on the Hector. Go ahead, destroyed. No more. Oh, no demo for the side of Black Swan, and that's just gonna go ahead and let GlobalClan rotate the world, man. Get the earth spinning. Quacks and Trip doing a double. Quacks gets denied along with Trip. Trip 36 HP. Yeah, just a bow. Nice bow from Jay. 4v6. Now what you want to see? I'm trying to make some moves like Kemba Walker. Ooh, 3-pointer down from the mid. Gets Darty. Oh, and it's just a beautiful day for GlobalClan. Turning water into wine, know how to dine, and just as they keep doing it in, we saying some movement. Jay does have to use Uber. Nice little force from Taz. Jay was at 71%. He didn't know what was going on. But just as I say that, GlobalClan is right back in with the scratch Uber, or that scratch Sandblast-esque Uber. Jay, Exile, Quacks, and Co. trying their best to evade it. Don't want to get caught by this Uber. Trying to catch everybody in choke. And it's just a blender. It's another blender coming in for the side of GlobalClan. Darty and Exile getting and Esper. Darty's still alive, making his way on the CSGO-ish. Oh, but he isn't gonna get the dink. He ain't gonna get the headshot. Trip is living, trying to get out with her life. She ain't trying to do with all that. She ain't trying to mess with all that M17. But we do got some ad. We got roughly about 30% ad for the side of GlobalClan. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that was honestly on their own second there. GlobalClan got super safe. Penny hit a bunch of pipes. One onto Jay really early, which completely had to make Jay like completely fear, and that just gave GlobalClan enough time to get Uber, and then another huge like double pipe onto Ether, which got another kill right there. They're already coming in with their Uber. They're about to have Uber extremely low. Tons of damage here from Ether. Here comes the early force. No kills really coming out early. Esper takes a fat rocket early from Trip. Trip is still alive. Penny does get a kill with the Quacks, which is gonna help, but there's a lot of low players. But a ton of cap just comes through. They just cap right out off of Black Swan all being spawned, and that's it. 2-1 for GlobalClan. It is definitely not over, and this has gone pretty fast. So I'm hoping to see a bunch more rounds.
GlobalClan came to play. GlobalClan said, "This is sultry. We not losing today." Black Swan got to step it up, but they know what they do. Exile got 2 doms right now. He know what he doing. He know how it go. You know, coming to the mid, just trading spam back and forth. No one's really trying to go anything too far from it. We got with a little fake bomb. Oh, real commit bomb, actually. Right on the Jake, gets eaten up. Tripwire almost lost her life as well. Taz loses his. Esper gets levitated like a magician. Scratch, doesn't lose his life. Managed to get out with Dinko and Penny. Just as I say, that little bit of a bomb from Trip and Quad, but they're not gonna do nothing crazy. Wait, is Trip on a mission? Does she know her job? Nah. Nothing crazy. I thought she was about to do something. But as we see here now, even Uber's M17. No off classes yet from what I'm seeing except Esper on Engineer.
Yeah, that looks to be it. I think Trip was just trying to go for a little something. They are going to try to pressure through Alley here shortly, but I'm going to be honest, that mid was just... Jay took literally 0 damage from or Taz on the bombs. Oh, Taz gets air shot! Barely saves himself. Oh, very close.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Taz almost got...
Yeah, almost got destroyed. Barely got himself out. No clip there. Esper does get that gun up to level 2. It's very aggressive. This is actually an interesting spot. I've never seen something like this, but it's not really spammable from this left side here, which allows you to not have to worry about the spam, which normally comes through. Quacks gets him on unexpected sentry gun, and Quacks is going to get killed. Nice play from Esper there, and that's going to cause Black Swan to have to back up. And we'll see if they decide to do any off classes. It looks like GlobalClan's just trying to pressure with a bit of heals, but Black Swan's completely backed up to second. Nothing's really going to happen. Exile is going back. I assume we'll see an Exile sniper here, though we could see a spy or something. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm feeling sniper. I'm feeling. Oh, no, you were right. Hold up. He's on speed. Now listen, I may not know it all, but if I'm a DX9 player and I got all my settings to high, and I don't see a scout with tattoos, I kind of know there's a spot, or there's at least a player missing from the rotation. But hey, that's just me though. Looking at it though, Exile being a little sneaky though. He on Cloak and Dagger, communicating with his team, trying to get in position. Oh, he getting the sap. He can't get the sap. Oh, he can't get this.
That's a joke. You can't get the sap on him. Oh my goodness. Down to GlobalClan is going to try to pressure. Actually, aggressive Uber from Black Swan. They're going to try to take an exchange. They kill on outside of Uber. And Deagle is going to get forced anyways because nobody else is.
Oh, Penny lose that. Penny. Penny lose like. What Taz? Taz coming in the lobby, cleaning it up. Like it's still alive. Trying to get the pick on the dart. Oh, nah, but no one else is peeking with that. You're down 3 players right now. GlobalClan not looking too nice. Oh, but Black One sees that, but the gun puts Trip with no health whatsoever. Exile getting the gun, and it's just MGE at that point. I'm coming in, making a statement, and I don't know what kind of statement though. He came up with a statement. He made him go away. You know what I'm saying? He made him go. He made him a little scared. You know how it goes, but everything's back to normal. Everything's back to normal. It was a chaotic turn of events, but regardless of the fact, everything is entirely how it is at this moment, at this time. What I do want to see though is maybe, I don't know, I could just be saying stuff out of my gourd, but I'm trying to see a little bit. I'm trying to see like 3-man, maybe a 4-man even. Something crazy. Something. Oh, just to say that. Hold up. Trip gets the pick on the Esper. Ooh. Gun down as well too. Could send another one. Oh, and we're just cherrying it in through right. Oh, Black Swan don't care. Trying to get a force out. Has the high ground. Over. Gets the Jane used the Uber first. Ooh, and it's gonna be a better Uber for the side of Global. Oh, but a lot of people are hurt for the side of Global. Post isn't gonna look too nice though. Oh, unless everything gets spammed out. Nah. It's fine right now. Just as I say that, hold up, Quacks with a big old high bomb, trying to land on the Dingo. Gets Dingo, ooh, to 93. Oh, Dingo is by himself. No one else is looking at Dingo. Everyone is looking at respective players. Stepping. Dies. Darty get the cleanup from as well. 3v3. Don't even want to try it. 30 seconds left on the clock. Gotta do something. Gonna wait for respawns. And just as I say that, no, we're not. Darty is in. Legacy is in. He about to make a legacy right now. Oh, or he about to get turned into one. Oh, hold up. Oh, he getting turned into a legacy. Hold on. As Taz goes right back to that doorway and locks everybody out. Everyone is back to the way it seems. 10 seconds left on the clock. Black Swan got to go ahead and do something, or they go ahead and just let it stalemate it out. As we do see Trip entering from lower. Taz and back in the air trying to get height. Ooh, Black Swan in. Trip dead. Trying to get point pressure. Exile dead. Overused. And it has stalemated.
Oh yeah, that was interesting there because I think what happened is Darty was just like, okay, he just does one of his patented, I'm taking control of the game, and decided everything, and everything wanted to go his way, and so he just got super aggressive, confident. He was really trying to work, and he was getting some success, but then it didn't work out there in the end. He kind of got sauced by the scouts on GlobalClan, but it's gonna stalemate out. Nothing too crazy happens. We're going into this next mid here. Trip got a solid damage onto Scratch. That's really going to delay things, and Trip is going to be able to stay alive for a long time. Penny went really low too. Here comes bomb from Trip, but Trip gets very
levitated. Wait, but Quacks gets eaten. Tag gets eaten. Everybody just eating good tonight. No soldiers for either side. The damage, Penny wants it. And Penny not gonna get it though, because Ether's with their mid, with Jay, powers combined. Now we're just kind of poking at each other. With damage. Both the soldiers are gonna be back for Black Swan, and it's gonna be mid. Oh, hold up, but it looks like Scratch actually kind of wants to enter in a little bit. He's just kind of dancing a little bit, trying to get some, trying to disrespect a little bit. Okay, I see what you're doing. But just as we see it though, this is gonna even out M17. We're not gonna really see anything crazy. I thought Esper was gonna die there, but it's gonna stalemate. It's gonna be normal right now.
Yeah, it's very much gonna stalemate here. Penny's been doing a lot of damage with those lock and load pipes. They've been very huge. I know Penny's been using them for a long time, so he's got a lot of experience there. Is trying to go in behind Shutter, something he was trying a lot in the pregame. Ether gets a trap kill onto Taz. Esper got a kill onto Trip, and there's two behind actually.
Wax! Oh, Wax got hit by the bumper, and and Esper are dead. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Quacks, bro. And yeah, they did send two behind. That was crazy. Down 3 though. Honestly, Black Swan could just take
his
this
way in behind. Darty completely
Legacy.
snuck his way behind. They have no idea. And Darty comes in, but isn't gonna get any support from his team. It's just gonna die by himself. Oh no! He had such a good angle, but Dinko barely spotted him in the nick of time and was able to get something going. It looks like I think. Is that Taz trying to get a buff? Yes, he is, and he's gonna go in very deep. He's just gonna fade away. Yeah,
Wait,
no big commitment.
Trip
Actually went in as well. Did not get enough damage onto Jay.
Don't tell me.
Trip went in. Trip trades with Taz, I believe. Yep. And now it's 2 down on the side of GlobalClan. Quacks is already in Frog. I'm assuming he's waiting for his team to get ready to try to re-push it. Penny already has some nice traps up. And Penny's been doing a lot of damage with pipes on Iron Bomber, of course.
Oh, Quacks is in. Oh, makes Dinko, of course. If he ain't popped that, he would have turned into a slushy. Oh my God, that boy would have melted. Oh my goodness gracious. But you know what we say? You know how it goes. Uber is used. Now, do they sacrifice some players to try to get the force on Jake? Or do they just go for picks? They have a couple ways that they can do about it. They're still locking down doors. We see some people playing back M17. What do you think? What you think? What you think?
Well, it looked like GlobalClan were trying to go for something, but just backed up. But Black Swan just pushed this in before Quacks even got here. They really just gave this up on the side of GlobalClan, and they're going to completely respect it way too much. And that's going to give Black Swan the ability to take the point, and they're going to work their way into second very shortly. Here comes the use, a bunch of bombing here from the side of Black Swan. Everybody is so far out, they were ready for it. And that means GlobalClan has a nice 70% Uber ad. Looks like they were hard building. They're already getting ready to push. Esper's already will make their way into lobby. He's trying to go for a little something. Actually, yeah, no, they are going to push their way through alley. They're just taking their time clearing traps. Now that they've got Uber, you're going to get something going. Trip is trying to go for a little tricky bomb there with the neat angles, but isn't going to get anything. He's just going to completely back out. GlobalClan just working their way through. Black Swan is completely respecting. Trip does go in with the ball, but just faded away, just to try to delay a little bit longer because Black Swan is hoping they can get Uber on mid before GlobalClan can push in.
Yeah, that was crazy. When they were about to push in and use that Uber, yo, that spam from Taz just broke the momentum from Ether's bomb for them to be able to just recommit with the Uber. And they haven't used yet. To be fair, they just kind of commit that with the fact that they do have Uber. It is still on the side of Black Swan to go ahead and push in. 2-1. That's actually still kind of crazy. 2-1, and GlobalClan is up right now. You know, I'm trying to see what the thought process is right now from Black Swan, because there's just a couple things I'm seeing more than usual games. Maybe it's because I'm seeing a lot more feeding and a lot of these transitions that I'm not seeing like them being on their A game. But regardless of the fact, Black Swan still has to push in, and right now we're just kind of getting people healthy, trying to get some information. Quacks probably gonna lose his life. Oh, but Triple also in. Getting Dingo that 86 health. Oh, but XL actually gets Taz. Trip dies to the penny pipes. And wait, Iron Bumper switch back. Okay, I see the move. I see what you're doing. I see the vibes. But regardless of the fact, we did a little sack. Nothing else. Seeing as we see Quacks in now. A little off-time sack. Get Dingo the 92 gets cleaned up. With the domination on the Quacks. No soldiers for the side of the Black Swan, but we are going to see Tripboy get her soldier right back into the mid. It's just a little slow. It's a little slow from how, just as I say that, getting a little bit, trying to enter in the mid. See a couple traps that look dangerous, but nothing more. They're already wasted time. They're not going to do it anymore. They're going to just try to see if they can let Black Swan keep doing what they do and continue to sack M17.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, go back for packs or something like that, so that really delayed GlobalClan, and they just decided, whatever, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to wait, because there hasn't really been, any huge, there have been some good, mid-fight plans, but there haven't been any really, crazy successful sacrifice plays, except for, a couple of times where the meds got caught. Quacks is doing the same pressure, nice shot onto Scratch, but doesn't get much out of it because Scratch was already 185. Penny gets a trap kill onto Exile. Trip did a bomb. He's going to get picked off by who barely lives. That's 2 down. Taz was already in through Cheese, trying to get a bunch of damage onto Darty. That's going to force Black Swan back, and they're already going to work their way through Choke with the 2 up. That's going to really help them out. Well, Esper's pretty low. A lot of low health on the side of GlobalClan, so they're going to have to take their time.
Oh, no,
and
they're
Darty
taking
calls the exchange, and it's a lot better on the side of Black Swan, but they were down 2 players already, so that's what they wanted. And that's hopefully for them going to delay it enough for the spawners to come in. Is behind, going to get a ton of damage, but is going to get killed.
Ooh,
Is going to get Ranger onto Jay.
Oh, but Quax is up behind.
Kenny, Quax is in behind, and on Dinko, but Taz barely saves. Dinko, my goodness. And
Wait a second. Nah, it's not over. Black Swan, Darty, Legacy, looking for a kill. Esper as well. Hold up. Little 1v1. Little 2v1. Oh, and Esper's been clean. Taz wants their mans, but Taz ain't gonna get their mans. Darty gonna live out with their life. Trip, less than 50 HP. Could have died as well. Help their player. Oh my goodness. Darty just dancing at this point. He's just trying to get some eyes, trying to communicate for his team. GlobalClan has additional Uber right now. If they could gung-ho it once they get, but right now they got to go ahead and get into mid without losing that Uber addition. And it's going to be a little bit hard because Black Swan has control of the height, has control of the mid, has control of the choke. But just so we see that, oh, hold up. They're going to just, are we just going to send it? Oh, we sending it. And we exactly sending it. Oh, it get a little stuck though. You can't send it nowhere. No Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. This is UPS ground shipping, 5 to 7 day kind of Uber. Not looking too hot. Just as I say that,
and
though.
Trip is also behind. It looked like they wanted to take a 2v1 onto Trip, but Scratch did a little bit of damage. It looks like they are finally deciding, okay, we need to just kill her behind. Just having a player behind is too much. They do get the kill, but that allows Black Swan to work their way right back into second, and GlobalClan actually took too much damage from Trip that they're just going to back it off. And that gives Black Swan another few minutes to try to work something in here until last, and they even have a 40% Uber out. And since Esper's gun is not up yet, if they go fast, this might be really good for them. But they have to go really quickly. The faster they go, the less time GlobalClan has to set up. Here comes the Uber in from Ether. It's going to kill the gun pretty quickly. No death coming out, although is pretty isolated on the right side. And looks like he's going to die. Yes, he is going to die with an Exile. That's a big pick for them. Trip does get very low. It's going to have to back up the dungeon. Quacks is absolutely denied by Scratch on heavy. Ether is very low. Darty is very low, and I think that's going to cancel the push. There goes Ether from Esper's scatter gun, and it looks like with that big Uber out, they're now just going to work their way in. And since Ether is dead, this is going to be a lot easier for the GlobalClan.
We were looking locked in, and then someone had the key, but Darty may be the key to this whole plan. Oh, just as I say that, I'm actually capping pretty fast. Sees Darty. Oh, Trip and Exile are dying. Oh, Darty number 5, and Jay is dead. Uber Juice. It doesn't matter. A lot of blenders in the work from GlobalClan World Domination. And it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Everyone gets eaten up and grinded and spit it out like you just ate some bad food and you don't want to do with it anymore. You don't want that thing anymore. And that's exactly what happened. They came in with the Uber, confident, ready to go, was eaten, good, stayed, good. Uber edition, good for GlobalClan. And they're going to take it through the works, M16, but not without a fight. Black Swan go ahead and contest. They ain't afraid to drop fight. They don't care about Uber edition. We got damage. Fight's going all the way around. Enter 17 health, Trip, 81 health, Taz, everyone go. Oh, Taz stats. Everyone is stuck in the healthy track. 7 HP. She's still alive. I just don't see how Esper died too. Not too good for GlobalClan. Black Swan came to play. They said, we don't give a darn if you about that life.
I think GlobalClan just like overcommitted on the high damage and only had a couple people overcommit. As much as they had such a good push in and were so coordinated earlier, then they just got so completely split up. And even just one person getting isolated, this is invite. If you take a 2v1, they're gonna win that fight pretty much all the time, and that's just a huge player at which, the top level players are gonna be able to abuse. It's already even Ubers, and Darty's gun is not up yet, which means GlobalClan, if they really want to get a good sack up, they probably need to get something going quickly. Already kills that gun from Darty. Doesn't have enough metal. Oh no, he does. He's just moving it back. Excuse me. So look like
Esper.
Wait, Esper is already.
Wait, Esper.
From almost so low to Esper.
Oh, if that gun wasn't there, that could have been crazy. That could have been crazy if that gun wasn't there. Had to get that gun quick. No one saw Esper for a hot moment. She was doing her thing. Hold up. Just I'm saying that. Down 2 though. Black Swan kind of sees that and they're like, man, why we try to pressure. Trip boys in. She's trying to get on Dinko. No, she does get Dinko. She does get Dinko. Ain't no try. She does. She do. She know how it do. Oh, just so I'm saying that Taz tried to do a little bomb, but he looked like he gonna lose his life unless he gonna challenge Ether, who go Exile goes ahead and punishes him in the lobby. Ether gets picked up though by Esper.
Oh, big back
and
tap,
two
big back.
with the double scout back tap.
Oh,
But it's
my
not gonna
goodness.
be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Oh, no one can contest unless from the 40-yard line, right in lobby. Oh, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. And Black Swan gonna get the Uber too. It's not gonna happen. I thought he was gonna try to sling it, man. It's just not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, GlobalClan was too aware of all that cap time. They're already going to be working their way in, decide to not stack. There is a sniper on the side of that scratch, just sitting in the forward spawn here. But this is something that, although I haven't seen it all game, but this is a very common thing you'll see, so I wouldn't be surprised. And I believe Scratch already took a shot, so they definitely know the sniper's here. Just a bit of pressure from Exile, just going to work their way up. And that's a free cap on the side of Black Swan. Taz already backing up, trying to get a little bit of early spam. Is very healthy, so I would be expecting him to go for some sort of sack here, but we will see. Trip is already getting a bit of that damage down from 300 buff. And GlobalClan just decides to do nothing, and it's just going to back all the way into the last, and that's because GlobalClan still needs to get Uber. They're still 85, and if Black Swan goes fast enough, they will be able to get something. Trip just decides to go in. They're assuming it's even here on the side of Black Swan here. Big pressure from Ali. Very low health on two players on the side of GlobalClan. No pick going through, and no gun up either. Although, as I say that, Esper is trying to set up a gun in that same aggressive spot as earlier.
Currently 2. We're looking at 40 seconds left until overtime. What does that mean? That means no more 5. No more getting the 5. It's either 3-1 or 3-2. Something crazy gonna happen to one of the two. Now, Esper is on engineer. We are seeing no other off classes right now from the side of Black Swan. The gun is down, which means it is ample time to start sacking, to start sacrificing, to get in, to dig in, as Trip does on the Taz, because she's eating good number one roamer. Oh my goodness, and she already know. Taz dead. Oh, trying to see if we can sacrifice another. Getting some crazy spam out, a utilization out. I'm trying to do his best to lock down the door, but it's gonna have to retreat. And the Uber's used way better Uber for the side of GlobalClan. Doesn't look like we're gonna catch anybody unless Penny Sticky's gonna get somebody, but it's not gonna go ahead and do that. We see Taz on the prowl in the lobby trying to get some information, but Epic on the head, locking him out. Don't want that to happen. Uber's having exchange. Overtime is now officially in effect, and Taz gets eaten again by the number one roamer. Keeps trying to contest, and contest he cannot do right now. Oh, Penny getting pressure off from her spot, and it's not looking too good. We see some great spam. Gun going down. Trip Boy making it. Oh, Esper. You're putting Esper. Oh, dying too. 2 down for the side of Global. Not what you want to see if you're a GlobalClan fan. Oh, the pipe just missed Jay. Oh, and it don't matter. Quacks is in. Immediately deep on the Dinko. Dinko Bandy Bond gets Flex and Guardian dead. Who's next on the chopping block? Is Exile gonna lose his life too? Yes, he does. Penny with the pipes. It's just too mean. Ether and Jay trying to get out. Jay does have Uber down 3. Nah, but GlobalClan want that. They want the world, and they're gonna get the world. But does Dinko save his world? Dinko does save his world. Flex is dead. I'm getting his kill. Taz alive. Trip dead. It doesn't matter. It's just all around high octane. Team Fortress 2. They lock down the choke, and they get second back. They have completely and utterly controlled second back with 2 down. Still looking to control the choke. Enter by himself right now at the kind of a load, but Taz don't see that. Taz gonna go back for something spectacular. Doesn't look like he's gonna go ahead and pick someone up. I'm high in the sky. Turns into a fake, and they're out of there. M17. It's looking sticky. It's looking sticky.
Yeah, I think Taz went a little too aggressive trying to draw some people behind, and just with the spawners, Black Swan was able to hold that down. Trip, unfortunately, in that past Uber exchange got Goomba'd like 3 times by It was very unfortunate. A lot of damage here onto Penny is not going to get the kill. Exile just going to back up, and it's probably going to even out here. It is going to even out here. And like Simone said, it's first to 3 rounds here, and GlobalClan is up, although they are on their own second, which isn't, as ideal for them, but still being 2-1 up is, I'm assuming Black Swan were the favorites here, so this is definitely a good outcome, at least for now, for GlobalClan. Just a bit of spam and setup. Everybody's just going to get ready. Everybody's getting nice and healthy. And here comes the pressuring. Quack's going to try to get through. Gets a lot of early damage from Taz, but Exile gets the kill onto Taz. Scratch gets that trade kill onto Quack. Still a lot of pressure here. Exile is very low. Trip comes in to save Exile and just backing up. And that's a 5-on-5. They're going to wait for spawns, I'm assuming. And it's just going to go back into another trying to pressure into second here.
Now, what we need, gentlemen, ladies, the audience, what you need to know here is that we're still officially in the overtime. All we need to see is a one and done from GlobalClan, and they can cash their check of the out. Or Black Swan needs 2 of them things to go ahead and wipe their chances of ever happening. But GlobalClan, if you know the clan, they want that plan, baby. They want to stay. It's only Black Swan keeping them away. Can you dig it? Dolphin and I were thinking, nah, it's not gonna look likely, but it may be likely if they play the cards right, but they gotta play a little better. Black Swan ain't gonna let nothing get in the way of this. Trip boy already in, sending it, knows how to work it. Dingo with the loose shoes, living his best life. Wags trying to also see how not to lose his life as well. As we see making a statement trying to get in. Doesn't look like he's committing on anybody, but we do see Taz trying to do some spam, but nothing more. Oh, just I said that actually is in right on the J. Dementia.
Oh my goodness. Didn't commit the first time because he missed the second rocket on the wall with his bomb and then recommitted and beefed everything. Oh no. Here comes the Uber exchange.
What? Oh, nah, GlobalClan go ahead and lose and scratch. Oh, we are going to see get his bomb, but now, oh, wait, Ether, hold up. Oh, no. Penny. Ether, no.
As much as we're messing around, is still an invite player for a reason, so. But anyways, getting into this next situation, still even Uber. Esper's trying to get off that gun while, Ether is down from that nice kill from Penny, and that's going to be another aggressive gun spot, although Esper's used this gun spot 4 times now, so I wouldn't be surprised if Black Swan just knows the gun is there and they're going to pre-fire it like they did last time. Something you might want to consider is switching up those gun spots, especially, when the other team broke the gun last time. They just double spammed it and instantly killed it. In fact, they're already ready to do so, but this time they only bring 1 soldier, and with 300 HP is hard taking down that middle doorway. Taz being a little safer, I'd say, this time, and I think here comes the double spam from the soldiers. They don't actually get the gun. I think one of them missed their rockets. XL even got some chip shots in, but they still didn't get the gun. Finally, Quacks gets the gun. That's going to be huge for them. Esper, I think, does finally get the medal to get that next gun up.
Oh,
And,
these soldiers these soldiers got these stinky good rockets, man. Reminds me of this main player named Stanger, from the Milo team. I don't know, kind of nasty with it. Regardless of the fact, though, hold on, gun goes down. Ample time to sack. A sack when you see Dingo will not lose his life, but he does. He actually does. Dingo does not. Dingo does use. I was about to be like, oh, he don't use like that, but he does use like that. So, and Dingo loses his life. This is the chance that Black Swan needed to get right back in the game. No Dingo, no Taz. Still keeping 4. Gun goes back up. Oh, they let the gun go back up. Penny locking down the doors, at least trying to. Need more help from the team, from the other 3 players if possible. Gun goes down. The other one's going back up. Doesn't look like it could be another off flash. Penny needs help. She's flying. It's not looking too hot.
Wow.
The Black Swan coming in with their wings, making it a 2-2. The next person takes it home.
Yeah, that was all just from Trip coming in, and Dinko just had no idea that Trip was in, took a 110 rocket, and had to respect the random direct, which is very unfortunate for the side of GlobalClan. It is 2-2. We're getting into this most likely last mid situation here, and Scratch even lived for a long time in that last, but just wasn't enough to hold off the aggression from Black Swan. Trip is going to get a lot more passive this time. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to go for a double bomb pretty quickly, because Trip is just getting that pack. But as I say that, it looks like they're still just waiting. Here comes the double bomb from GlobalClan. Wax gets destroyed by Taz, and stays alive a long time. Jay did get hurt pretty much, and Darty did get a kill onto Esper, and that's going to be a 5-on-5, but they have enough health.
Trip is.
You're right.
Trip is behind.
I don't think they know.
They don't know. Oh, nah, Dinko know. Dinko know. It's that Highlander. It's them Highlander skills. Always check your back, player. But the thing about checking your back is that no one checks your front when all your team is just getting turned into a ninja blender. You gotta watch the front. You can't just look at that one guy behind you now. And it does not look good for GlobalClan. Their world domination looks to be crumbling. Real soon, Dinko with the kill by Esper trying to get out. Not what you want to see if you're a GlobalClan fan, but if you're a Black Swan fan, your wings are definitely up. Your wings are definitely up right now. It's just a different story for different gamers. You feel me? It is.
That was
it is what it is.
That was a huge mistake by Dinko. That actually almost that might have cost him the round, just dropping those couple of players in that one push. As one small mistake like that can just cause the entire round to collapse. The Black Swan has a 60% Uber ad. There is a level 3 gun on this guy's scratch on the side of GlobalClan from Scratch. Scratch is trying to move it now. It might not be quick enough. Either already comes in. It's a bunch of space. They finally killed the gun. No kills have gone down, but Taz I think is going to die. Taz works his way to do that. And that is going to be huge on the side of GlobalClan. Double bomb comes in. Scratch got a ton of damage onto those double bombers. 3 down. Dinko is going to try to stay alive. Dinko really needs to run away into spawn, and that's going to be that. It looks like it's just already left alive. Esper is just going to slowly clean that up with this help with Penny, and that's the wipe on the side of Black Swan. Taz with a huge survival, and that was very crucial for GlobalClan to hold. And they're already getting into the second, and they have a full ad.
What you want to see for the GlobalClan, the good GlobalClan fan? Full Uber ad, a last push that should have ended in a win. They do have to use from mid. It doesn't look. Oh, but Esper gets caught out again. Caught once more. Scratch, no demo to lock the doors down. You know what that means? Yeah, just like a burglar, they could come in your house because you let the door open. It don't matter if they got player ad or not. You got their demo. Go ahead. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is so invite. You can easily get rolled. Any class, doesn't matter. But they do have ad. They have crazy ad. We look like we're going ahead and we're sending our missiles in. The missiles being the soldier. Jay by himself though. Nobody with Jay, and Jay is dead. Where's the people with Jay? But just as I say that, Wax from behind, playing some Meet the Spy. Killing Dinko. Wax getting his life. Collapse after collapse. Esper versus Darty. Who wins the game? And it's Esper. Exile versus, and Exile's winning that every day of the week. Both soldiers rolling out though. Exile going back to his medic though.
That was a lot closer than it needed to be because Exile did a little silly taunt there, but yeah, that was pretty insane. Just got completely skyboxed and multiple people looked at him, so that was crazy. Penny is gonna take a ton of damage, and Trip just gets the kill with Penny. That's huge. Another kill from Trip onto Taz. Humongous play from her. That's gonna completely open this up for Black Swan. They're just gonna take mid. And even though it's even Uber, since that's 2 down, including a demo, I wouldn't be surprised if Black Swan is just going to work their way in. They do have 2 scouts, which is hopefully going to help, but only 1 soldier to hold the doors down, so Black Swan just works their way in through Frog, already pressuring. Ether does take a bunch of damage though, and it looks like is going to get caught completely separated from his team. Big miscommunication there, and that's going to allow them to just work their way in. Yeah, and now it's an even Uber situation on last again.
Black Swan see that they're gonna send their people in pressure. They ain't got time to worry. They got Uber and they're gonna work with it just a little bit more until you have. And GlobalClan does get the Uber to go ahead and stop the mid as well. And it doesn't look like anyone's gonna go ahead and die. Everyone's just gonna go ahead and respect the exchange. Oh, it's Scratch. Oh my God, Scratch. Oh, Scratch almost got turned into a blockbuster movie. An 85 million bestseller. Something insane. I can't even speak no more. Exile's back in. Black Swan's back in. Oh, but Scratch on the beyond. So smart. So much damage. Oh my. Nah. That MFR was crazy. That MFR was crazy. Such a smart MFN player right there. Oh my God. I just saw bro get Windex out, clean the whole board. They all made the class. It don't matter. Oh my God. That MFR was crazy. Taz goes ahead. Taz does get double. You know what happens. Taz does get double. After
Taz was trying to do a little bit of spawn camping, didn't work out. Quack's already in onto Penny. Here comes Trip in as well. Quack's got to kill the
Speaking of Cam,
Trip gets another kill, and then Jingo is like going to get killed by Quack's. Huge kills from the soldiers of Black Swan, and they're just going to work their way forward. It looks like Volko is just not ready for those soldier bombs. Quack's gets another kill. That's 4 kills from the soldiers of Black Swan. Looks like Scratch is going to get caught. Quacks with another kill. Quacks is on like a 4K at this point, and that's just going to be a full Uber ad push for the side of Black Swan into last here very shortly. There is already a gun going up on the
I'ma call it, it's GG.
Yeah, but this...
I'ma call it. I've seen last pushes happen, but I'ma call it. Because here's what happens.
You think?
If it's GG here, they win, they got you. If they lose this, oh, I'm turning it into a biased cat. If they lose this. Because we see that Uber is out. Taz looking to lose his life as well. Oh, gets back on the spawn. On with the bomb. Gonna try to go ahead and get out. Scratch on heavy. Everyone is on heavy. Down 2. Wait, but 4v4. And it keeps going down. Exile looking to lose his life as well. Everyone's just kind of trade damage and not focusing the same target. And it doesn't matter because Black Swan had better target selection. And they're gonna go ahead and claim it. And it is good. Good game.
Yeah, huge fight there. Darty with some nice shots at the end and just living alive for a long time. And like you said, GlobalClan just got very distracted right there at the end. Yeah, looking at the logs as well, which I'm sure will be pulled up. Exile dropping 40 kills, and Scratch the next highest with only 31. Even though Scratch did out damage by a bit, but Exile just dropping 40, which was huge. Barely any sniper except for those like a little bit of like sniper time in the spawns. I'm surprised to see that. I would have felt like, you know, someone like Darty or just a bunch of different players would have tried sniper, but yeah, that's the game. Yeah.
Nah, that was crazy. Literally. Back-to-back high octane, and that's why I love these kind of games, man, because you never know. Everybody's just locked in, ready to go, ready to send it, and it's just how it go. Oh my goodness. But I'll tell you this. Yeah, these logs are, oh my God, these logs are stinky. These are stinky logs, like some like stinky good, not stinky bad. Oh my God, Scratch with 310 DPM. Oh my goodness.
I think one thing was really good was the double bomb on the side of Trip and Quacks. They were so well coordinated in a few key moments, and they just completely destroyed multiple fights that led to their team winning multiple rounds. Very well played from them, even though the logs might not show it. And especially in Invite, where, you know, Scouts are at their best, and Scout is a very strong class in Invite, so Soldier becomes even harder.
Cap. No, I'm kidding. Nah, actually, no. I'm staying on that. Cap.
I may be biased as a Soldier main, but
nah,
still.
I'm about to say cap. But do we do interviews? I forgot already. But I'll tell you what, that was a great game. I didn't expect it to be on Sultry, first off, but beautiful map pick, whoever's map pick it was. Beautiful map pick. I will say that I did see a lot of feeding. I did see a lot of feeding. Not from the people I thought I would see from feeding. And, you know, looking at some of these stat lines, it may look crazy, but, you know, a lot of it, you know how it go. A lot of it was crazy. But, you know, we are gonna get some people here from Black Swan, get some interviews rolling. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just sit tight. Samuel, you know, we might even get it may be the whole team. It may be one person. You never know. But seeing as it is, there was a lot of people that, how would I put it? There was a lot of people that I thought were gonna play differently, for sure. When I was first looking at this game, I kind of liked it exceeded my expectations, especially both teams, because I really thought I was really thinking for a moment it was gonna be a roll in terms of Black Swan. I just thought it was gonna be like a simple like 5-2, something slight. But you know, GlobalClan came to play. You know how it is. But we do got Exile in the building. You know how it goes. Stinky Cheese himself. You know how it go, Exile. Well, welcome. How you doing?
Hello, it's me, Exile.
Man, Exile. First thing we gotta talk about, man. You know, besides putting up some Devin Booker stat line, you know, something crazy. You know, a little 40-0, kind of crazy. You know how it goes. But what was going on? Also, where was Foxy? Why was she not here tonight?
Foxy has finals she's studying for. She's taking like 7 courses this semester, so we didn't want to like have her play all the matches because she's getting overwhelmed and stuff. So Jay is our like permanent sub, so he just plays when we need him. So Foxy stepped up for this match and with Jay.
Type-ish. Beautiful. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. A couple things I want to go ahead and talk about. So, a lot of people actually M17. You may have some questions. What am I doing? You got any questions?
I guess, yeah. I only have one like real question for you, Exiles. I was a big comeback for you guys because you were down 1-2 and you were struggling for a while there to get in on the, to get some successful pushes in, but just a few big plays. What was there anything like in particular you guys did to just change up like the pace or anything like that, or?
I think we prioritize just trying to stay alive more and playing together. Like our biggest strength is just playing like kind of methodically with heals and like where everyone is like kind of in the push. We like section out everyone and we have a general idea of how the push will go, like the flow of the push. So I kind of just managed to start my main calling really hard and like telling everyone where to stand. Our pushes ended up being a lot cleaner, and then I ended up just being able to take more Ubers because of that because we were all super focused on my calls and stuff. So usually my calls are pretty back and forth, but that game I felt like I was in a full control, so I was able to call a lot better. And then it led us to taking more advantages from them and just being more aggressive as a team and pushing them out of each point without even needing to use Uber most of the time. So we just ended up getting more like less sloppy play and more like coordinated just play in general.
You know what? Yeah, y'all really locked in after the second round. They pretty much got on y'all, and it was pretty much it pretty much looked like y'all transitioned from okay, stop losing, pick it up, lock in, put your boots on, and let's get going. I honestly thought I would have more questions, but I think I might just go with M17. Actually, nah.
You have more questions for me, Javon.
Would you say?
There's no way you don't have more questions for me, Javon. Hit me with some questions.
Here's what I say, exactly. Here's what I say, man.
Let me hear it.
Here's what I say, man. What do you think from the main caller point of view when you're first starting out? Because I'm always going to talk about, when the people come back, they come back hard. From the main caller point of view, how do you what is your thought process when you're going through like, oh man, we really are losing a lot of people. We need to basically prioritize our lives and get it going. What's kind of your thought process in trying to wrangle your teammates like that? Because I feel like with certain teams, especially with Invite, it's really difficult to do that sometimes, especially when people aren't listening to you and especially in a game like y'all's where it was super high octane, just about 24/7, rare stalemate moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, in the matches, we make sure to all lock in. Like, even if something happens in the pregame and maybe my calls aren't being listened to, or like we're just not getting stuff done as a team, when the match starts, we want to make sure we're all playing very like coordinated together. And then as a main caller, I need to make sure like from previous like scrims with the teams we play and like knowing how teams play in the certain ways their teams coordinate. I as a main caller need to work around that. So me myself, I've been playing as like a main caller for all my teams most of the time when I'm not playing like flank scout. So most of the time it just comes from my prior experience of like knowing how each individual team kind of functions. So, but the problem with main calling sometimes is like you don't want to be wrong and make the wrong calls that'll lead your team the game. Mm-hmm. So it's always good to hear different perspectives from your teammates on what you think might work in the middle of the game, like what pushes might differ and make it work a little bit better. For main calling, like you want to learn how to main call really well. Main thing is you gotta you gotta understand the gameplay of the game a lot. You gotta make sure you have a loud voice, people can hear you, because the last thing you need is a main caller who's really quiet and stuff. So you want to make sure you have a booming voice that people can respond to, and make sure you're not calming too much where no one feels like they can do anything. So.
And one other thing is, are you like pretty much like the sole voice of reason, or is it kind of like what certain teams do where they kind of have like certain input? Like, for example, if you're dead, then Darty just takes the reign. He's making whatever calls there is, that kind of deal? Or is it just like purely, hey, I'm dead, I'm calling every shot if I can?
No, of course not. I don't feel like I'm the full voice of reason on the team. We have a lot of smart players in this team, and we're all really vocal, including like Ether, Quacks, me, Ether and Quacks in the same combo are very vocal. Trip as a roamer is really vocal too when she's like calling like she's doing on the flank. And Darty's learning how to call really well this season, and he's always offering us like different suggestions on what our flank needs and like how our flank can help us even. So this team is definitely just like a big conglomerate of like a lot of different voices. And since it's like a large friend group that we have that consists of this team as well, we have like so many different people helping out the team, reviewing and stuff like that. So this team always just has a different opinions from everybody, so it helps us as a whole like just improve. And I think this season is like we've never played with each other, like all of us in the same team before, so this is all just a learning experience for each of us. But I feel like we're slowly just getting more coordination, cohesion together. So, and it's all thanks to like us actually taking the time to review and talk about stuff.
And that's important too, because when you look at your team, here's one thing I didn't expect, and no wholesome mark no more. No wholesome nothing. I was not expecting to see Darty be on the team with Shaw this season. Now Foxy I did because she's fire. But how is that? How is kind of like the Darty integration from when he first started into your team to now? Like the improvement, is there like high improvement? Of course, you're gonna be a little biased, of course, but is there kind of like high improvement? Is it kind of like, is it a little difficult to kind of interpret it, to integrate someone who, like last season Darty plays soldier, even though scout's his main. So him going from soldier to scout and invite, it could be kind of a, it can kind of be sort of a curve. But some people can't really handle it. Some people can. So what you think about that aspect?
I think Darty is like one of the more like up and coming players that I've seen in a while, because like normally like a lot of the invite teams I functioned on have been like the same rotating players, but people like Darty and Foxy I've kind of just never played with before, and we decided to take the shot at playing with them, and honestly they both impressed me really like a lot. And Darty is one of the most like grind set heavy players I've met in a long time. He like he has like an aim trainer, he plays a lot of pugs, or an aim coach rather. He has a lot of pugs. He watches demos. Like he's really just in it to like try his best and do his best. And the last match we played against Chuz that unfortunately ended in a loss. He felt like there was more to gain, and there was more to learn, and that we could always just come back from the loss and stuff. And he was one of the more like, yeah, we can totally beat that team in the future. Let's just keep grinding it out. So I respect Darty a lot for what he's done this season. There was some bumps in the road because he's like relatively new to like top and mid invite and stuff like that, but he's showcasing that he's like very capable.
Do you think that with your team composition, you've had to overcome like some crazy obstacles? Like when I say crazy, I ain't talking like, oh my god, 5v4 comeback, side guy ESCA 1-5 comeback, nothing crazy like that. But obviously, yeah, you can kind of already explain it a little bit. But like general obstacles as a new team composition. Because I know Foxy's good. I know Darty's good. I'm seeing it right now. I saw the whole gameplay. But, there's definitely some trial and error when it comes to incorporating people that you haven't played with them prior before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. So wait, what was the question?
Yeah, like was there basically like any obstacles you've had to overcome with this team comp than say like a previous team comp you've had before, like a forward iteration or something along that line, where like every player is like a top invite level player, like a mid invite level player?
Well, I'll say this: throughout like me playing RGL and ESA both combined, and I have not really like been on a team that's been trying as hard as I have like on these teams I've been in the past couple of seasons I've played. Sometimes I kind of just step out of seasons and don't play for a while, and this is the season I've kind of stepped into the main Kong like leader shoes and try to like pull some victories out of my fucking ass or something. But I will say there are a lot of trials and trips to this team, because sometimes we have good matches and good scrim results where we're like, wow, we're doing really good as a team, and then we just have like unfortunate losses, and it just feels like we're going back to square one. That's one of the struggles of like a new composition of players and teammates that you've never had before, is like we don't really know what to expect on how we'll reciprocate to like losses or like bad scrim results or like nights where we're just not doing well as a team. Like we could do better. So that's the main thing for me, is like it was all unclear, and we've had some rough matches already this season since we've had matches with everyone now, and it's all been really close, honestly. And yeah, just to summarize it, we've had some bad results that have made us all really bad, like feeling the emotions and stuff, but we always come back, and that's what I really appreciate about this team. We always have stuff to say that it's a very productive and critical, and we always come back, so that's good.
Type-ish. Last question. I'm done after this. Okay. Do you think when it comes to newer players coming into the shoes of invite, so in your case, like with Darty, he ain't, or like who's another player, like when Scotty, when he tried to it's Foxy, yeah, but like when like certain players that break the mold and they get in the invite and they usually stay or they can't, what do you think are some requirements? You played invite for a long time, since ESEA. What do you think are some requirements from newer players or what do you think that newer players that step in the invite need to be able to compete in invite? Like, do they have to work as hard as you're telling us how hard, like, say, Darty and Foxy has worked? Or does it kind of just have to be a situation where they have to integrate very well within that team? Or what do you think? What's your opinion?
This is like a big question, because there's a lot of different ways you could look at it. Personally, I feel like, well, here's a few ways. So you could like bring a team up from like the groundwork, maybe starting in advanced or main and move up to invite gradually, all seasons you play, you grind your ass off, and then like all like stay together and then make a team, and then it maybe eventually moves up into the invite division, right? That's one way to do it. As an individual, though, I think being somewhere at the right place, right time type thing is really important, because I know like there are a lot of players like recently who've been getting picked up on good ass teams. Like Soar, for instance, really good player, got put on top team like Ford. You know, Loaf being a very strong player, got onto teams like G6 in the preseason. Like that's a pretty good indication of like if you're there in the right place in the right time, you'll get on these really good teams, and then you get the experience from that. And of course, like in history, you know, my old teammate Soapy Meister playing with like that one team with, what was it, Sandblast's team, his first season invite. I don't remember which team that was. Morning Light, exactly. Yeah, like Morning Light, Soapy getting like the introduction invite from that, and then becoming one of the best soldiers ever. So like in the span of not even that long, like honestly, even if you're like a veteran invite player, like sometimes people who are newer to invite will get those really good opportunities, and then they just kind of drive through with it. You know, that's like very important, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy, because see, that was when he played Div 1, and he was like lower less team from Div 1, and just to flip him and turn him into like a yeah, that's kind of insane. But you know, that's it for me, man. You know, you answered all my questions beautifully. I respect. Dang, Esper got rolled on this clip. Oh my god. That's all I gotta say for me, man. M17, you got anything else, man?
Yeah, no, it was a great win, great comeback for you guys. I do gotta I don't know, I guess a little goof about the that sentry spot, but other than that, you know, I won't say too much about it, but
Nah, I'm gonna say it. What? Nah, this might not quit.
Okay.
What made you go through that, man? What made you think you could reach that, man? Come on, man.
I don't know. I felt like my spy was like a few inches shorter. I feel like I should have got that. I don't know. I just didn't understand the range or the sapper that well. Usually when I play spy, I just go for like the stabs and, you know, the really good saps when they're obvious. But that time I was like, you know what? Trip, bomb off my sap, and then I missed. It's like 4 times.
Bro, you did that, and I just kept thinking of like you asked me like uppies. Hey yo.
I mean, I wish I like threw like a trampoline or something down so I could jump off it to sap it, but no.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Maybe I could have just went for the stab too. Who knows?
Hey, it is what it is, man. You still play good, man. Congrats on your dub. You got any shout outs for us, bro?
Of course. Shout out to agency. You know, shout out to the people in Wumpus. Shout out to the people on my team, of course. Shout out to Jay for like subbing and like bringing and helping us. Honestly, by coaching us too. He's really good guy, good teammate.
Mm-hmm.
What else can I shout out? Oh, shout out to GC. I have a lot of friends on that team, and I respect all of them. I love playing against them. Oh, and shout out to Witness Gaming as well.
Type is shout out to artist, bro. Miss my man's, man. He be perfecting every video game alive right now, as he should.
M16. Yeah, I love artist. Bro's a completionist now. He just plays all the games.
Type is. What you think, M7? You got any shout outs, man?
No, not too much. Great game tonight. Shout out to Dolphin for bringing us on at the last second.
Yeah, shout out the Dolphin cast would have been crazy though.
That would have been crazy.
Our team was unsure if Dolphin was just gonna solo cast it while doing production. That would have been crazy if that happened. But
nah, he should just play Dolphin noises the whole entire time. Facts.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think, you know, man, shout out RGL Evans team. Shout out Milo, main team. Yeah, shout out Stanger. Yeah, shout out my grandpa. Yeah, shout out Chuds. Yeah, you know how I go. Shout out Calvin Tracker. Yeah. Listen, RGL, we out, man. Love y'all. Be safe.
Gotta shout out that merch though. First.
Yo, and we got the merch though. What am I talking about? First off, go ahead and copy some RGL merch, man. Go ahead and cop some of that, man. You need some drip? We got some drip, man. Go ahead and look at our new little catalog, man. We got some stuff. It's kind of new. It's kind of crazy. We may have some new stuff in the work. Go ahead and copy a little steel sweater, man. We got some banger stuff. Look, man, I know you see that brown hoodie. I know you see those monochromatic colorways, man. I know you trying to snag that real quick. And I know you trying to snag the frog stuff back. Go ahead and copy frog hoodie, frog shirt, snake hoodie, spy crab shirt. It don't matter. Get whatever colorway you want. Put on a hat. Make it a sticker. What else you want from us? A keyboard? We could do that. Creamy. We can prelude them things. You know how it go. RGL pockets go, I'm not gonna say deep, but it goes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That being said, good night. We'll see y'all. I'm gonna say Thursday. We're gonna see y'all Thursday. We love you. Shout out to Dolphin. Always love what he produces, bro. It's always a time. Love it. Please be safe. Please be careful. Good night.